Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How are you? It is Saturday morning. We're gonna do a dealership lifestyle video today. And the first thing we're gonna do, is we're gonna say hello to Scott and the whole crew over at Healy Chevrolet. We recently did a swap with them and they had a note in that swap that said, hey to me. They watched the channel. I really appreciate that, guys. So have a great day. I hope you sell a ton of vehicles and I hope you have a really, really good Saturday. Just gonna do a quick lot walk just to kind of get the day going. A lot of the stuff is pretty similar to what you may have seen, except we did get a couple new vehicles like this 2016 Jeep Renegade. Pretty cool little vehicle. I haven't been inside it yet to actually check it out, but I think I'm gonna do that later today. Looks like it has some sort of freedom panels that come out. Actually, I think I'm gonna grab the key and show you guys this. Also, we still have that that Gladiator, which is over here. I was gonna make a video on this. I just never got a chance to yet. So I tell you what we're gonna do. Let's start the day with that. We're gonna grab the two Jeep keys and just take a quick look and see what these trucks are all about. J-E-E-P, hit make. We only have two Jeeps here on the lot. We're gonna take them both. Hit checkout, the lights, open the door. There's our keys. There goes a nice Tahoe signature package. I did a video about that one yesterday. That's the vehicle that's actually leaving this morning. Customer's coming to pick that up. We also have a satin steel signature package going. I don't see that outside yet, but when it gets outside and that's detailed, I'll take a quick shot of it just so you can see the color. The satin steel looks awesome. It's actually the color of my Chevy Volt. Very, very good looking color. It doesn't really show the dirt all that much. The car like sort of always looks clean. All right, so let's check out the Renegade. Got a push button start. Little baby camera, but a camera nonetheless. This is really what would compare to like our new Trailblazer as far as size. Now I'm gonna adjust my seat so I could be comfortable in here. That's pretty much where I would be if I was driving. It has a pretty nice layout, you know, typical Jeep. Pretty much what you would expect. And then these are the freedom tops or whatever they call them. So I guess you just, there's a key or so that would have to unlock and you would drop this down and this would pop right off. So you have two of them, one for the back, one for the front, with a little bit of a split here in the middle. But it would definitely give you a nice wide open feel. Pretty cool little touch there on the tachometer, how when you get to red line, it's all dirt and mud. You know, that's the kind of detail you want on a car, you know, to see those little things. That's what Jeep's pretty good about doing that. Cool color. I like how the wheels match the bottom plastic pieces. It's got a pretty nice look. You know, it's more of a rugged look. You compare it to a Trailblazer. The Trailblazer is a little more sporty, even in their active series. Here you have some decent room in the back. Looks like you got a bag to put your panels in. Seats are gonna fold flat. Nice and easy. It's got room, as far as headroom, legroom's a little tight. This I was just sitting in the front seat where I was comfortable. I would say that the Trailblazer probably has a little bit more space than this on the inside. This seat is in a fixed position. It doesn't move forward and back. Not a bad little car for somebody who needs something that that fits, you know, 4 or 5 people. All right, now let's check out the Gladiator. Now this here is the Rubicon model, which obviously is the most off-road of the bunch. You know, it's gonna have the bigger tires, it has the rock rails, it has the sway bar disconnect, the locking differentials, you know, all the important off-road stuff. If we hop in here, this is typical Jeep. I mean, this looks I mean, obviously like the next evolutionary change from what the previous JKs were. I actually had a 2012 JK, big fan of it. You know, I will have another two-door Jeep, you know, again in the future one day. It's just a lot of fun to have a vehicle that has like unlimited potential as far as modding it out and customizing it and making it your own. You know, I absolutely loved owning one. I had it for about 5 years. And yeah, in the future, you know, I'll definitely have another one again. This new body style is awesome, especially like the interior of a Rubicon, you know, with the red accents and stuff like that on the inside. Just looks really sharp. You even have some red accents here by your locking differentials. There's your sway bar disconnect. You know, it's just a really, really cool off-road vehicle. I'm personally not a huge fan of the Gladiator as a pickup. To me, it just looks too long, and there's just something about it that I don't really care for it. I'm really a fan of the two-door. You know, if they came out with a two-door version of the pickup, of the Gladiator, that would be awesome. Because I like the two-seater. I like the size of it and the way, you know, the way the wheelbase looks and just the size, you know, the ultimate size of it. To me, this looks real long and kind of, it just looks too long. Does anybody else think that, or is it just me? Now, that being said, you put, you know, 37-inch tires and a 2, 3, 4-inch lift on the truck, it changes the look completely. So yes, there are a lot of them out there that look awesome, you know, but as far as factory goes, to me, it just looks a little, it just looks a little different. Like if I wanted a pickup truck, I would get a Silverado. You know, you get a Silverado or a Colorado or something like that, you know, versus getting this as a pickup. Am I rambling about Jeeps? This has this 10-inch screen, which is really nice size, all touchscreen, which is, you know, nice, simple, easy to use. And apparently, this is actually protected, that if you had to hose out the inside of this Jeep, you could actually do that. Like that can get wet apparently, and it's okay. So if you had the doors off and the roof off and you went wheeling and you got, you know, all sorts of mud in here, you could actually, you know, spray this out, which, you know, I don't know that I would ever do it, but nice to know you can. Back seat room in here. You're gonna have a tremendous amount of headroom, you know, with this soft top on this one. Leg room's decent, you know, nothing huge back here as far as space for someone my height, but you know, it definitely would do the job. You got grab handles here for passengers in the back, so if you are off-roading and you got the doors off and all that, you could feel nice and secure. Now to get to the most important part of the Gladiator, obviously your pickup truck box in the back. Looks great with the red outlines around the black Jeep letters, part of the Rubicon. You got the red tow hooks, a slow drop tailgate, and then this does have the bed liner sprayed in, which is nice, and this optional tonneau cover. So you figure you can put all your gear in here. Obviously, you can take this off. They have, I'm imagining, racks on top that you can put on. That would be for like either kayaks or bikes and things like that. So just a cool vehicle for all your adventure needs. But I don't know, it just looks so long to me. Something about that back end that just looks stretched out and flat. Definitely needs a lift kit and some bigger tires. We're gonna start today with an appointment. They're coming in a few minutes on this 2011 Nissan Frontier. Now, we recently just took this in on trade a couple days ago. So it hasn't gone through the shop, it hasn't been detailed, it hasn't been looked at, nothing. However, it gets put online. Once we get a vehicle in stock, it pushes it right to the website. So, you know, for $11,000 or $12,000, you can get yourself a nice little four-wheel drive pickup truck. The customers coming in to look at this are actually buying it for their son via first car, you know, for like a 16-year-old. We'll see what they think when they get here. If it's something that they like and they want to move forward with, we still have to put it through the shop. So it hasn't gone through our service department yet. And when it does go through our service department, it may get to a point where it might need work, where we don't want to invest the money and still sell it at an aggressive price. You know, so the car's already priced online at $11,997. So it's already priced. Let's say it needs brakes or it needs tire or whatever, we're going to do all that work. Our price isn't going to increase. However, if you get to a point that it needs so much work that, you know, you can't still sell it at that $11,900 and make a little bit of money, then at that point we'll probably wholesale it out and just send it to auction, in a sense. We really want to make sure that what we sell here we can stand behind, you know, and that the customers aren't going to have a headache or a problem, you know, once they leave. So we're going to bring it up front now. This way, when they show up, I'll have it ready for them. One good thing is this is exactly how the vehicle was traded in. So as far as it being, you know, relatively clean on the inside, you know, the previous owner took care of it. It does have a couple blemishes on the outside, you know, a little bit of rust over one of the fenders and a little small dent on the driver's side. But you know, for a 16-year-old getting into the car, it may not matter to them as far as what the body looks like, because as a new driver, who knows what they may do to it. You know, they might, you know, scratch it up, tap things, you know, who knows? Hopefully they don't, but you know, you never know. Here you go, Sal. That's your plate. Good. You ready for me? Yeah. The Nissan Frontier. Yes. They are like in the truck. It's all subject to mechanical inspection, so we're going to have them come back, but I'm probably going to write it up right now. Take a deposit. They're filling out a credit app. They'll finance a portion of it. And then it would just be subject to their decision once it's ready to go. Fair enough?
Yes, sir.
Let me give you one of these because I know we're going to get to that point. Yeah, it looks like we got a car deal on this Nissan. They understand it's got some blemishes on it and stuff like that.
We got the doc fee changed today.
$329, right? Yeah, yeah. It's actually funny he brought that up because I brought that up to my client. We have a documentation fee like most dealerships have. It's $299. It's one of the lowest ones in the area. They're lifting that to $329, so to be a little bit more now. But you know, it's just one of those things that's Sal, you okay? You choking? Come on, bro, don't choke. Come on.
He does to start over.
Guys, Sal, he's dying over here.
We're just gonna roll in a $395 disposition fee.
Plus tax.
That means that the customer's not going to pay the disposition
What?
fee. Don't watch your mouth. I'm recording here. You're going to be on video. That means that they're going to roll in the fee. Come on, dude, stop.
You're gonna have to start over, bro.
All this is going in the video.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. People want Sal. They've been asking. I'm sorry. If he rolls in the $395 fee, that means the customer's not paying it. We're going to absorb that cost, and then it sounds like you got a deal if you do that, right?
I'm camera shy.
So you're gonna be 421.
That is correct.
How many?
What I was saying was I did in fact tell my clients that our documentation fee was getting increased today to $329 from $299, so it's going to be $30 higher. Listen, it may not be something people like. I'm sure I'll get comments that say doc fees are a ripoff. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. It's just the world we live in, you know? It is what it is. All right, dude, here's the credit app, license, privacy form. They're gonna put $2,000 down. And we just have to give them an idea now, because they can't take it today anyway. All right, man, we got a car deal. We're gonna get this through the shop on Monday, see what it needs mechanically, report back to the client, make sure they're completely satisfied with what they want to do and if they want to move forward. What they actually went through in the last couple of weeks was dealing with a dealership that basically had vehicles there, but each time they got there, the vehicle was sold. So they actually called last night. We took a small deposit over the phone, actually through email. This way, just held the car here, held the truck here until they got here to look at it and see what they thought. You know, auto industry is a fast-moving business. You know, generally we don't take deposits because, you know, sometimes someone doesn't show up. You turn someone away that could have bought a car. You know, in this case we did it. They called last night. It was later, you know, 4 or 5 o'clock. We closed at 6, and then today they came in at 11 in the morning. So you know, the odds of us selling it within that 3-4 hour period of time were pretty slim. Hopefully everything goes good with the check in the shop, and their son should be very happy with it as a first vehicle. Turns out he has a quad and stuff like that, so they want to have a pickup truck bed to better suit, you know, the things he does for fun and hobbies and stuff like that. I can tell you the things that we know right off the bat it's probably going to need is a recharge to the air conditioning, because the AC is not blowing cold at all. It's blowing hot actually, and it looks like it needs tires. Other than that, you know, when they put it up on the lift, we'll find out for sure what it might need, but clean little truck. All right, we just got a customer call. They're coming down to look at a Blazer. It's a Blazer RS like this one here. Now this one is the midnight blue. They like the gray, which we have in another location. I already spoke to the gentleman yesterday. We figured out the numbers and everything. He just wants his wife to come down and drive it. This one is sold, so I can't drive this, but I'm sure I have another Blazer. Actually, I have one over there that I can pull up. Then I have somebody coming down on a truck very similar to this. This is the 2.7 liter 4-cylinder turbo. What they want is the 5.3 V8. I do have a 5.3 V8 in one of our other dealerships. Again, the numbers are all worked out on that one as well. So if he wants to put the deal together, we can maybe write that up today. And I may actually have a referral coming down on this Jeep Renegade, which is funny because we literally just talked about that truck earlier today. It's so crazy with the whole COVID thing, we don't test drive cars with customers anymore. It's like I went 15 years test driving all the time. Now, you know, we put a plate on the car, take the license, do the whole, you know, the whole process that we go through, and then we send the customer out on their own, and then you just wait till they pull back in this lot. Hopefully in one piece. And there's no reason anybody should have an incident, but you never know. This is the one we worked the other day with the $1,800 remaining. We just want to see the exact amount. And then we're on this truck, which is over in Clifton. My Silverado client's here, someone's working that deal now. See if we can button it up. The Silverado client, just to give you a quick update, is thinking about it. He's going home just to go over the numbers with his wife one more time, and then they're gonna let me know. Hopefully with them, they decide quick because time is of the essence. That gray truck we drove earlier is actually not available. That was sold. You know, now we only have the one black one. I just had a client show up that I sold the car to in the past. They had a situation where the car was totaled, so they came down to visit me and see what we can work with. They want to take a look at a Sonic, which I'm just going down to my lower lot right now to get. It's the only Sonic we have in stock right now, but it is a hatchback, which is what they like and what she's looking for. And there it is. It's a black RS. Good looking car. While they're test driving that Sonic, I'm gonna pull this Blazer up. This is the Blazer I'm gonna have my 3 o'clock customer test drive just to see how they like it. So we're gonna pull it up front just so it's easily accessible in case I'm still tied up with these folks when they show up. These folks also wanna check out a Spark, and I have one right there. So I'm also gonna pull up the Spark. This way, once they're done driving the Sonic, we can compare them side by side and see which they like better. I'm doing a lot of running around today. Feels good. Feels real good. Let's hope I can get this out of here. Absolutely. Look at all the room back here. Plenty of room.
So just to go opposite of what you had said before about driving a car that didn't have a salt sign in it. The other day, I didn't drive a car because it had a salt sign in it by you, but guess what?
That was the Chevy Trax.
Right.
That salt sign has been in that car since I was here the first week back in April.
So.
Sorry, Dave.
All good. We're even.
No go on the Sonic or Spark. Customers looking to lease. These cars just really don't have the best of lease programs. So what I want you to do is this car right here is a Sonic RS. It's a 2020. Window sticker price, $21,095. I want you to do me a favor and put in the comments what you think that car leases for. Now, let's figure like a no money down lease, 10,000 miles a year, you know, including all the taxes and fees and everything. So the only thing that they're gonna come up with is their first payment when they take delivery. How much do you think that Sonic leases for per month? 39 months, 10,000 miles a year. They're actually an educator, so they get discounted pricing, and they have lease loyalty with other GM leases in the household. Put in the comments, what do you think the monthly payment would be on that car? And in an upcoming video, we'll continue the conversation a little bit about it. When you're into Sonic, it's a nice car. It's got the flat bottom steering wheel, as you can see there. You know, with the RS package, you got the Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, you have the heated seats. You know, it's really, it's a nice little vehicle. But if you're looking to lease it, let that be a hint for you. Whew. That's Dave Friedman in his Camaro 1LE. Good looking car. We had a very eventful day today. We talked to four solid customers. Two of them purchased. We just sold a Blazer. That's a locate from our location. Earlier today, we sold the Nissan. We did not sell the Silverado. However, we're still working that deal. Maybe I'll do it on Monday, or we'll wait and see what the programs are for August. And the customer on the Sonic and Spark, we did not sell for very obvious reasons, which you'll find out in a future video. But like I said earlier, put in the comments what you think a payment would be on that Chevrolet Sonic. A lease payment, no money out of pocket, just paying first payment, 10,000 miles a year, and they had the educator discount program. You know, what do you think the monthly would be on that for 39 months? But anyway, yeah, so the day's over. I'm heading out. It's 5 o'clock. It was a good day. It's a hot day. Looking forward to going home and kind of relaxing for the weekend. I'll edit up this video. And yeah, another episode of Dealership Life in the books. If you're new to the channel, I have about, I don't know how many now, maybe 80 different videos of what it's like to sell Chevys. I got a bunch of product videos out there. I'm putting some stuff out there with the brand new 2021 Chevrolet Tahoe. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got today. A little worn out, a little tired. I'm gonna go home and edit this up, take a nap. Have a great weekend, guys.